He has turned his lab at the University of California at Riverside into a kind of hummingbird training center with custom-designed workout stations where he can assess the limits of their abilities. To test their coordination, he uses a revolving feeder filled with nectar, the hummer's favorite food. Multiple cameras record how this Anna's hummingbird twists and turns, fine-tuning its position so it can keep up.
One of the things we've been quite surprised to learn is that if we look at all of these behaviors, we see that there's actually a very restricted set of small types of maneuvers.
From a limited repertoire of moves, the hummingbird constructs a dance of incredible grace and precision.
You can almost think of it like the moves that a ballerina makes. She might make a pirouette, and she might make other specific moves, and from those construct a more complex and intricate dance. And that's really what we see that the hummingbirds are doing.
The choreography of these tiny dancers revolves around one talent in particular. They can hover. That's why hummingbirds seem so perfectly balanced in midair, as if they were floating rather than flying. Their wings are unlike those of any other birds. With their flexible shoulders, they can even move them in a figure eight, and they gain lift from both sides.
Hummingbirds are quite impressive in the flight behaviors that they engage in. And this includes maneuvering and really the ability to do sort of unusual behaviors such as flying backwards, turning on a dime, and even briefly flying upside down. All of these behaviors really are related to their ability to hover.
The hovering skill of the hummingbird is unique in the avian world. Only insects can fly like that. The hummingbird's ability to hover evolved for a simple reason. It enables them to dine on nectar. Since most flowers don't offer a place to perch, hovering is their only alternative. This unusual diet has forged an evolutionary bond between hummingbirds and flowers. In the mountain forests of Ecuador, there lives a hummingbird that goes to great lengths in order to feed. The swordbill lives up to its name. Its 4-inch bill is actually longer than its body. It's easy to see why when you look at the flower on which it feeds. The trumpet-like blossoms of the datura hang straight down, and its nectar is tucked away at the very top.